So, okay, as you probably know, we do these, like, whatever, 5 in a row, and I believe in the last one you called that a cow, right?
Yes.
When it is clearly a horse. I say clearly in that they say horse, it doesn't at all look like a horse, it actually looks more like a cow, but you said cow.
Yes, I did.
And the fun thing is that seeing how this is done ahead of time, God knows how many comments were in that video saying, it's not a cow, it's a horse! And go insane, and now everyone's gonna, like, totally doubt your Adventure Time street cred. Even though I see you in the corner when watching, it's like quoting lines, and even their actions when they say certain words, but because you got cow and horse wrong, they're gonna be like, oh no, you should have it in there.
But I accept it. Punish me freely, I accept. I made a mistake, something... It's not just... They say horse numerous times, and I forget.
It is true. They do say it like
At least
58 times. Yeah, it's like so many times.
My mistake, and I accept the punishment.
And not only that, you forgot to have Gunter in here.
No, I had him last time.
Shame. I'm gonna have him look at you in disgust. Okay, so this is the eyes. I just realized how much I can't identify with this episode because we've had this thing looking at us the whole time and it hasn't bothered us at all. But I like this setup because I know people that kind of go through this where it's like if they're doing something and somebody's watching, like they can't do it, but particularly sleeping. Like I guess if they hear a noise or I mean, some people are just light sleepers, and even just the idea of someone watching them or something being off, or even if it's not off, just something they can't explain, it can keep them up. And this is simply a horse is outside watching them, and that's it. And the whole episode is them trying to get rid of the horse, and then it's revealed it's the Ice King, which totally didn't see that coming.
Best reaction I think I've ever seen from him in an episode so far.
Well, when the horse spits out the Ice King.
Yeah.
What did I even say? I was just like, what the hell?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, your jaw, it was like you were like... just extremely shocked by it.
The part where I laughed the hardest, well, the last line is really funny. I love him trying to sleep and smiling, just saying, I'm still not happy, but saying it while smiling. But the part where I laughed the hardest, like I really had to sort of stop myself to keep laughing, is that he's there, he's saying he was spying, and Finn and Jake are trying to make a big deal out of this, and Ice King's like, I should go. Yeah, whatever. He's folding up the horse, and, see you later, and he climbs down, and he's walking out just whistling. All of a sudden, Finn just kicks him from behind, and they have this big fight. I just love that he really... he just really thought he could go home and call it a night. Oh, well, bye, and he just whistling a heavy little tune, and just seeing that foot come out, hit him, and the action music starts, it really killed me. I love how content he was in that moment. Yeah. He just really thought nothing was wrong.
Once again, proving that he, as he said in this, doesn't know what it's like to have friends.
Yeah, and you do seem to feel more and more sorry for him. I mean, obviously that's the gist of the character. The one thing I did notice this time around is that as much as I love the Ice King, I do really like him, I do sort of say to myself, aren't there other villains that can come back? I mean, we got Marceline, like, that's cool, but it's kind of just those two, and even Marceline is not always necessarily a villain, it's sort of just whatever she feels like being. So I do sort of say to myself, like, maybe one or two more other villains can at least make a comeback in there. I'd love to see Ricardio again or something like that. But even that was the Ice King technically, because wasn't it like his heart or something? So I mean, it's just clear the writers love the Ice King, and I guess the people love the Ice King too. So I don't know. Maybe don't deny people what they want. Again, I guess makes sense. But maybe touch more variety.
They do definitely focus on the Ice King the most, and there's very few villains that actually kind of do come back, and usually it's very briefly. Yeah. Which I can understand does kind of suck.
I really like funny villains. Like, I like there's so many funny main characters and heroes and stuff, but it's like a funny villain just always really gets me. And I'm glad they have one as funny as the Ice King, but it's maybe a couple more. Maybe Does Gunter get more of a role?
Oh yeah, actually
Okay.
he does.
Like that would be cool.
That, and there is a very serious villain that actually appears.
Okay.
You will see him. He plays a major role, which is exciting.
Okay. Cool. Is it in this season or is it in the next one?
I think it is the next. Keep talking.
Okay, so I'm trying to think what else I can say, and I pretty much said my piece about this episode. Just
Yes, it is in this one.
okay, cool. I'm one of those people where it's like when I was a kid, someone come, I was like, "Does this annoy you? Does this annoy you? I'm not touching you." I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm not touching you." Yeah, so it's like, and it's sort of the same thing with like like someone be like, I'm gonna watch you while you say, okay, that's actually doing something though. No, but like it's the same thing. Like just for me, I'm a really heavy sleeper. Like when it's time to sleep, I'm like, okay, I'm just dead.
Yeah.
So, but I kind of get the idea when people say like, I can't do it or I can't because I feel like someone's watching me or the faucet's dripping or something. Or no, what was those? There was those commercials with like the Swedish furniture. Oh no, it was IKEA. That's right, and it was this commercial where it's like this little. It's like a milk dispenser that looks oddly enough like a cow. It has these big sad eyes on it, and it's there while like this couple is making out, and it keeps zooming in on this cow, and it keeps playing this sad music, and they just while they're making out, they're practically making love, and then one of them knocks the cow over, falls over, it just shatters on the floor, milk flying everywhere, and the music goes so sad, and it cuts to the Swedish guy, and he just says, "You have feelings for this cow. That's because you're crazy. It has no emotions. It's not alive." And like that's it. It's like IKEA, they're really odd. They did another one with a lamp, but when I saw that commercial, I didn't know what I was supposed to get because I'm like, what? It's just a little cow thing. So what? And you're supposed to make an emotional connection to it, and I didn't catch on to that. So I think it's the same thing. Like if a horse was looking at me, I wouldn't notice. That was what we've learned today, boys and girls.
My loyalty to you have gone down.
Okay, IKEA made some good commercials back then, okay? And that was at least one of them. There was another one with a lamp being traded for another lamp. And he's like, "You're crazy." And I laughed.
Do I have to keep doing these?
What, the segues?
No, the vlogs with you and all your IKEA.
Honestly, if
things.
you just come in and do a segue each time, I'll be fine. I can sit here and talk the whole time, then you just come in and be like, episode 50, and then walk out. I'm fine with that.
We could try that next time.
Okay.
That may work.
Okay. At least you would not have to confuse a horse with a cow. I ruined that joke.
Yeah.
This is what you're doing. No, this is what you're doing to me because I had a good stuff for a joke, now it's gone.
You try to mock me, and the universe says no. You know why? Because you were talking about IKEA.
Is that what sets things out of balance when people talk about IKEA?
IKEA
We should
is
talk
that
about.
bad.
Let's talk about this damn episode. Okay, I pretty much said myself. What do you have on this one?
No, being with someone that can't sleep if you're staring at them, because I have jokingly done that to my wife, and she has trouble actually getting to sleep knowing full well I'm looking at her. It makes me definitely laugh when I see a horse just staring into the window, and then when you find out that it is in fact the Ice King, and he's so sad and pathetic about it. He's like, I just want.
Well, at first he's totally content. He's just
yeah.
like, oh, whatever, next time. And then it's later that
He's just like, I just want to know what it's like to be happy, to have friends. It's like, wow, that's really freaking depressing. I did like how they dressed up the horse as a bunny, and they try to lure the birds in to take him away. That was fun, especially when they start pecking them on the head.
Actually, my wife, I thought, had a better joke on this one because they land on the horse and they start pecking him, and she says, "Oh, they're just gonna take Finn and Jake." I thought that would have been a little fair. Like, come on, take it. Why? and they just fly off. I thought that would have actually been pretty funny.
I would have felt that would have been way too predictable.
I guess, but I still felt it would have been funnier than what we. Not that what we got was bad. I don't know.
Maybe that's why your jokes are getting screwed up. You're mocking the show.
Maybe This is why I'm not writing for Adventure Time, because I'm too predictable.
Adventure Time gods are upset.
But I didn't confuse a horse for a cow, at least. Even though they said it like a couple dozen times.
Couple dozen, maybe even 4, 5, 6 dozen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fully aware. I made the mistake.
So, you're going to hell, and...
Nightosphere.
Nightosphere, yes. And,
Bananas.
Bananas. I'm a banana. And... Wait. Did you say something about bananas in this one? Like there was something making you look back on something?
No, it's a later episode, but especially with what you just said. Oh, the Adventure Time gods love me. Even though I screwed up. You are a banana. Mm-hmm.